All right, Hurston, so this is your first big league camp, and I know that you talked to everyone before it started, but we're half of the way through this thing. First week almost done. What are your thoughts so far?
I mean, it's pretty cool being around all these guys, learning from everyone. A lot of experience in this locker room, this entire program. So, coaches top to bottom, players top to bottom, learning from everyone, just getting comfortable.
Obviously, there are a lot of expectations for you, the high expectations. It's hard not to listen to that, but how do you weigh that with just trying to focus on getting better right now?
I mean, I think that's the name of the game is just, focusing on what you do, focusing on what I do best, and that's, just preparing myself for this long season. Just doing everything I can to stay healthy, doing everything I can to get better, and learn from bullpens, learn from each and every throw.
There are a lot of veteran arms in this clubhouse. What's the best piece of advice you've gotten so far?
Been talking to Strider a good bit, and talking to Freed, Darno, and Sean Murphy, and that's where you learn a lot is from your catchers. Really just learning from them and watching them throw their bullpens, watching how they attack, and you see a lot just by sitting back and watching, and so you can learn a lot just by seeing what they do, seeing how they take care of their business.
You mentioned Strider. I'm sure he's a guy that you paid attention to when you were in Florida at college. What did you notice the most about him from a distance, and now that you're getting a close-up view of him?
Yeah, I mean, you hear a lot about his work ethic, and you see where he came from at Clemson, and see his college career and how he developed himself and got to the level he's at today. So there's a lot to take away from that, and a lot of respect for work ethic in general.
What's your focus this spring training? I know you got a lot to focus on.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a lot to focus on in this game, but I mean, really, it's just keeping my head down, do what I do, and not trying to do anything fancy, not trying to change who I am. Just work hard and get better each and every day.
A lot of people mention your secondary pitch whenever they talk about you. What's your favorite thing that you throw?
I mean, it has to be the splitter. It's still pretty new, really. It's not a very old pitch, and so learning about it each and every day. It's something new every time you throw it. So that's pretty cool to be able to have a pitch that's, it's never the same, but it's great to have in the back pocket.
And do you feel like even just a couple of days into spring training, you're getting a better grasp on the splitter?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Every day you learn something about every pitch. Everything you do, you learn something. So, may not always be good, may not always be bad. Just learning from it as we go.
Okay, so Charlie Culberson, I'm sure you've talked to him so far. He's the oldest guy in this clubhouse, has a lot to say, a lot of words of wisdom. Why is it important to pick his brain?
I mean, it's always important to pick the older guys' brain, the vets. They've seen so much in this game, and like I said, each and every day with this game, you can learn something. And so for someone like that who has seen, been through so many games, such a long career, those are the guys you want to shut your mouth and listen, because they have so much to offer, especially for someone who's young like me.
What has he told you so far that's really stuck with you?
I haven't really talked to him one-on-one. Just, like I said earlier about watching everyone, watching how they take care of their business. He's really diligent with everything he does. So, there's a lot to learn from that.
And last thing for me, you say there's a lot to learn. A guy like Chris Sale, who everyone knows can be the best in the game whenever he's healthy, what can that do to this rotation?
It adds a lot to this rotation, this program, this franchise. A veteran like that, veteran arm, one of the best in the game. It's really cool to have been able to watch him do his thing so far, and really excited for this season.
Okay, I lied to you. I do have one more because I know that you are anxious to get called up, to get that call for the big league uniform. How much is that a forefront in your mind?
I mean, I don't try to put too much emphasis on it because that's something that can wear you down more than it can build you up. So it's, with baseball, it's take advantage of your opportunities, really, and don't try to look too far in the future because that can get you in trouble, and really focus on where you are at the given moment.
More headband competition. You and Michael Harris, have you noticed that? He does the different headbands every day.
Oh no, this is the only one I have. So I try to just keep the A in the front and keep the hair out of the face.